Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. As you can see, my garage is in a bit of a state. I do have a lot of very lovely bikes, but it's very spread out. Some bikes here that are attached to the wall. We have like a vertical rack here. We have more bikes there, and then behind me we have another load of bikes, and then down here we have the kids' bikes. So that's 12 bikes in total. I'm really in need of a bit of a storage upgrade, and the guys at Stashed have exactly what I need. They have sent me over the ultimate storage solution, their ceiling bike racks. I would argue that these Stashed racks are the best racks you can get. I mean, they're space saving, they're really well crafted. I'll show you the bits as I go through, but essentially what they do is they slot to the ceiling, you hook them by the front wheel or the back wheel, and what that does is it means I can store all my bikes against this back wall rather than have the entire garage taken up, because at the moment I don't even have room to train. So today we're going to be giving the garage a bit of a renovation and putting up these racks. Right, let's go. So for you guys, that took about 30 seconds. For me, it's been an hour. All I have to do now is clear that last shelf and get it all out of this room. And then I can move those shelves over and then start actually bolting up the rack. So I did a little bit of research online. 700mm away from the wall. That should be enough for my bars if I'm spinning the bikes around. So each one of these has 2 brackets. I've spaced it quite evenly, fingers crossed, and hopefully this all goes quite smoothly, because I did do a whole load of homework yesterday, finding where all these joists are, putting the holes in. So now all I have to do is drill a pilot hole, put this together and screw it all up. So let's do the fun part. We have the first one all up, that's feeling really solid. So this is what my bikes will be hanging on. So this is the very fancy swing and hook mechanism. So this will work with my gravel bike. You do get these end caps that you can put in if you're running like really wide mountain bike bars, so you can pick like you either have 1 or 2. And I believe this should just hook. Oh, that is really smooth. So look, let me show you. So there's a little like spring inside here. All I have to do now is put the rest of them up and get the bikes in. So I have 12 bikes, 3 rails, that's 4 bikes per rail. That's a lot of bikes. So I've left everything like loose for now. I'm going to put the last one in and then tying it all up. Hopefully it'll all fit snugly. So far, very easy to install. All the bits are very clearly labelled. There's only actually a few bits to go together. There's the bit that holds it up to the ceiling, and then you've got end caps, you've got joiners, and then you have the actual runners, and that's pretty much it. Right, I'm gonna get this one up, and then we can start getting the bikes on. 4 hooks in, bike rack all up. Stacey's helping, the dog is not helping, very unhelpful. All I need to do now is actually get all the little hooks out, put all the hooks in, and I do also have, you put this on your pedals, so when you're starting the bikes up, the pedals don't scratch the frame. As far as installs go, I mean, it's not the easiest. You do need to do a lot of marking up. You need a stud finder, or do what I did and just drill loads of holes in. And once you find a couple of beams, they're normally the same spacing apart. It does seem very solid. You know, I've tightened everything down. So all I've got to do now is put the hooks in, put the bikes up, and then I can appreciate all my lovely new spacious garage. Right, let's get this finished. It's taken ages. So as you can see, we are looking very much more organised. I've got the stashed bike racks all up. It was all like mishmash. It was honestly a bit of a pain to get the bikes out. And even though I have bikes at the very back, I can still get to them. And you can see how easy these slide, honestly, it's so cool. You just, super easy, very, I mean, it just makes everything lightweight. I mean, my bikes are not the heaviest bikes in the world, but everything does slide like really easily. So if I do want to get the bikes at the back, it's not that much of a mission. Honestly, before, having to traipse over everything that was in the way and try and manoeuvre the bikes out from the other bikes was a lot harder than this. Honestly, I'm dead impressed with how easy these rollers slide. And then I've got Kiddo's bikes here. They slide across very easily. I do have a spare hook that I could put the e-bike on, but I also have a bunch of spare wheels. So I'm gonna just chuck my spare wheels up here for now. And then I've got my wheels, I've got everything up out the way. It's made the garage so much more organised, honestly. I genuinely love it. Look at it. And also, notice how colourful my array of bikes is. So massive thanks to Stash for sending this over. I'll put links down below to the Stash website. Do go and check them out. Not the easiest install, but totally worth all the effort. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.